Hello, everyone. My name is Kayla Mohan Blake, and I am going to be your host from Travel Week for this webinar. So today we are going to take an in-depth look at Salt Lake City, America's mountain city, recently named one of the 50 best places to travel in 2026 by Travel and Leisure magazine. So before I hand it over, I just want to go through a bit of housekeeping. We do have a prize today that is a $50 Visa prepaid gift card. So you do have to stay until the end of the webinar in order to qualify. We will be answering all of your questions. So if you can just pop them in the question and answer box, we will get to that after the presentation. So I would like to introduce Oakley to you. She is the travel trade coordinator. Thank you so much for being here and go ahead and take it away.
Everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. We're excited to share our beautiful city with you and can't wait to answer any questions that you have and just get you excited about your next trip to Salt Lake. So first I'll share a quick video with you so you can kind of see the city and then we can go from there. Amazing. So, for those of you who don't know, Salt Lake City is the capital of Utah. It is a vibrant urban metropolis in the center of the American Mountain West. So, we are the heart of the Mountain West. This is our beautiful city with a beautiful background of the mountains, just minutes from the city. So, we have a full 360-degree view of the mountains. We're very lucky for sunrise and sunsets, they are unbeatable. A couple of things about Salt Lake. Just located right to the north of us, we have Antelope Island State Park. So Antelope Island State Park is about 45-minute drive from us. The island goes right up next to the Great Salt Lake. This is one of our number one tourist attractions, and it is absolutely beautiful. Some fun facts about the Antelope Island State Park. It is one of the oldest bison herds in the United States. The island is home to over 500 free roaming American bison, which were introduced in 1893. They're wild and not fenced in. They're way bigger than people think, and sometimes they stop traffic, as you can see on the slides. It's the largest island in the Great Salt Lake. It's about 2,800 or 28,000 acres. You can float in the Great Salt Lake. It is so salty and over 20 times saltier than the ocean. There are a lot of bugs during the summertime, so they recommend a head net or just staying in the car or a lot of bug spray. It is a certified dark sky park. So at nighttime, the dark sky is absolutely amazing to kind of see the stars, and the sunsets are unbeatable there. Another one of our main places that people go to is the Bonneville Salt Flats. This is located about an hour and a half away from Salt Lake City. This used to be an ancient lake. The flats are the remains of Lake Bonneville, which covered most of Utah during the last ice age. It's the fastest place on earth, literally. This is where land speed records are set at the Bonneville Speedway. Cars have gone over 600 miles per hour there. It's where the world's fastest Indian was actually filmed. The mirror effect that you're seeing in these photos is real. After rain, a thin layer of water turns the flats into a perfect mirror. And it's one of the most surreal photo spots in the United States. The ground is basically a salt pavement, so the crust can be several feet thick in places. It looks delicate, but it can support cars driving across. You can walk on it, feels like forever, so it's absolutely amazing, and you can't get any better photos. It's definitely worth checking out. Like I said, Salt Lake City is the capital of Utah. We have a beautiful Capitol building located up on Capitol Hill. It overlooks the Great Salt Lake, Antelope Island, and our downtown. So you can see our State Street that runs over 20 miles. It's the longest road for like a highway in Salt Lake City. And the Capitol building was recreated to kind of mimic the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. We have an exciting opportunity coming next year. So we have the Temple Open House. If you are familiar with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, they are headquartered in Salt Lake City, and this is their headquartered temple. So normally when a temple goes under renovation, this one has been under renovation since before COVID in 2019. They open it up for a temple open house, which is a big celebration to welcome people of the non-faith into the temple. It's the first time in our lives that we'll be actually able to go into the temple itself. Normally, you have to be of the faith and have a temple card to go inside. So these dates will be April to October 1st of 2027. It's absolutely free, and it'll be a ticketed event. So we are expecting around 5 million people to join us for this celebration. We were the 2002 Winter Olympic host city, and we're proud to say that we have been named as a 2034 Winter Olympic host city. So we're really excited to welcome back the Olympics. We will be very sustainable and a very green Olympic. We were going to reuse all of the same structures and facilities and just try not to build as much. So it'll be really green friendly. We are trademarked as the greatest snow on Earth due to the lake effect from the Great Salt Lake. Salt Lake City is home to 4 world-class mountain resorts, and they get an average of 500 inches, which is about 1,300 centimeters of snow a year, and they are located only 30 to 45 minutes away from downtown Salt Lake City. We have Big Cottonwood and Little Cottonwood. Little Cottonwood is home to Alta and Snowbird, and then Big Cottonwood is home to Brighton and Solitude. So many of parks to choose from. We also are only an hour drive from 10 ski resorts from downtown Salt Lake City. We are home to 4 professional sports. We have our NBA Utah Jazz. We have our MLS, the Real Salt Lake. We are now home to the Utah Mammoth, which is our NHL team that we got from Arizona 2 years ago. The stadium is packed. These all perform at the Delta Center. And then we also have our women's soccer, the Utah Royals. So it's a very vibrant sports city. We have a very warm and mild climate year round. We are a 4 season destination. Our elevation is 4,300 feet, which is about 1,300 meters. Our climate is very dry with low humidity. So we always tell everyone bring lots of lotion and bring lots of sunscreen because of that high elevation. But we have amazing seasons all year round. In order to get here, you can fly through our brand new Salt Lake City Airport. It hosts all major US airlines. The old one was torn down, and this one is brand new, built from the ground up. It ranks as the nation's #1 on-time airport, and it is absolutely beautiful. TSA lines are on average about 5 to 9 minutes, and global is about 20 minutes. So really easy to get in and out. We have daily nonstop service to nearly 100 cities, so we're very connected. And we have a great public transportation system, the Utah Tracks. So this runs from the airport to downtown Salt Lake City. In order to get from downtown to the Salt Lake City airport, it's about $2.50 and a 20-minute train ride. This train also goes throughout downtown Salt Lake City, and it's a free fare zone, meaning anywhere in downtown Salt Lake City is free to jump on and jump off to take this tracks. We also are home to the Green Bike program. You can type in a phone number. It's very affordable, and you can ride bikes throughout the city. So like I said, we do have Temple Square, the open house. But also on Temple Square, there's the Family Search Library. It's home to the most genealogical records in the world. You can go in and find out your family tree. There's also the Tabernacle, which performs every Thursday, and then they do their Sunday service. All of this is free to the public. And it's amazing if you ever want to go see the Tabernacle. The sound in this old Tabernacle choir is amazing. You can hear a pin drop from one end to the other. We just built the Natural History Museum, which is located at the top of the foothills. The museum inside hosts dinosaur fossils found in Utah. Permanent exhibits include the gems and minerals, the native voices, and the first people to get here, so you can find all of the artifacts. Located just right next door is the Red Butte Garden. It's the largest botanical gardens in the Intermountain West. It's home to 21 acres of plant collections in their themed gardens. They also have the Red Butte Gardens Amphitheater, which in the summertime hosts big concerts where you can bring your own food and drink. So it's very fun to catch a concert, sunset in a garden surrounded by flowers and nature. We do have our Hogle Zoo. It's 42 acres of hillside, located a couple blocks down from the Red Butte Gardens. And then we have our Loveland Living Planet Aquarium. Um, the aquarium's home to more than 6,500 animals, and it is brand new. They just expanded and created a whole science center, so you can go in and do science classes and learn kind of more about that aquarium system. And that's located about 15 minutes from downtown Salt Lake City, the aquarium. Located right next to the Hogle Zoo, we have the This Is a Place Family Heritage Park. It's 450 acres of a family-friendly state park. This kind of pays tributes to our pioneer life, so it's very hands-on, very experience-based. So you can go and learn how to weave things, how to make rugs. You can taste the old food from back then that the pioneers would have. There's a train ride that takes you all around the Heritage Park, and then you can also go horseback riding. So it's very family friendly. We have the Utah Museum of Fine Arts located downtown Salt Lake City. And then we have Dreamscapes, which is an immersive art experience used from all recycled plastics and trash. You can see all of this with our attractions pass that we have at Visit Salt Lake. We have a multitude of passes to offer. So we have a downtown discovery, the family favorites, a uniquely Salt Lake, and arts and culture, which is brand new. The passes allow you, some of them you can go into all 14 different venues, and some of them you can pick three. So they are very popular among families or groups if they don't know what they want to do. You can have the attractions pass to take care of that for you. We also have two self-guided trails, which is a free pass. So there's a Salt Lake Sips Trail. So it takes you along the Salt Lake's craft beverage scene with a curated collection of local breweries, distilleries, and cideries. And then we have the Outdoors Trail, which is the mural trail to show you all the art that we have downtown. And this is just a pass that you download on your phone and it kind of takes you on a self-guided tour. We also offer a ski super pass. So this one is good to all of our four world-class resorts, Alta, Snowbird, Solitude, and Brighton. There's no blackout dates. I mean, you can go from 2 to 10 days of increments to go. You can mix and match throughout the day, and it's available throughout the season. To get from downtown to the resorts. We work with the local Ski and Sea to give you discounts on rental gear, so everything can be found through our Ski Super Pass. If you have that luxury traveler that is looking for a more high scale luxury experience, we're excited to announce that today is the first route of the first inaugural Canyon Spirit expansion to Salt Lake City. So originally the itinerary went from Denver to Glenwood Springs and then it ended in Moab and went vice versa. They have now expanded to Salt Lake City so you can start or end your journey in Salt Lake City. So we are super excited to welcome that more higher end luxury traveler. For those of you who don't know, Canyon Spirit is the Rocky Mountaineer, but they did rebrand to Canyon Spirit for their United States product. We welcomed a hop on, hop off bus tour last year. So they have now grown to two different buses. They have a double-decker bus that's all enclosed, and then they have one with the roof off. So the bus tours run every 30 minutes throughout the city, and they run Thursday through Sunday. It's a great way to see the city, get acclimated. This will also take you to those destinations I was talking about as far as Red View Gardens. This is the Place Heritage Park, Natural History Museum, and much more throughout the city. And it's a very animated, fun tour to kind of learn about our fun culture in Salt Lake City. To pair well with that more luxury traveler, this is a new experience in Salt Lake City. It's called the Absolute Flight Experience. Neil Amundsen is a retired veteran or proud veteran of the United States, and he has this amazing, cool, old school, as you can see, that silver four-passenger plane. So he can take three passengers and then him, and he does private tours on over the Great Salt Lake. It is by far the coolest tour I've ever done in Salt Lake City. From up above, you would think that you're in the Caribbean with the crystal clear blue waters. And then you go up into Antelope Island. You can see all the free range bison, coyotes, antelope running around the hills. We saw horses. It's an amazing experience. He's also expanding and doing tours of the Cottonwood Canyons. He will also do a camping experience where he will take your guests, drop them off, and he'll do a whole camping experience in the middle of the Red Rocks. And he is now going to do a See the Mighty Five in one day. So it'll take you to see all the Mighty Five um, national parks up and over them. So a very unique, fun experience. And when this deck gets sent out, you can click through all these links to kind of get contact information. We are home to so many festivals and events. We have an amazing performing arts scene. We have the ballet, the symphony, we have Broadway play. We have reoccurring festivals and events. We have Winter Roundup, as you can see, a guy getting pulled by a horse with a rope, hitting jumps, doing backflips. We have an amazing Pride Parade that is one of the biggest in the United States. We have Kilby Block Party. It's a 3-day music festival welcoming more of that indie type music at our Utah State Fair Park, and the Red West Music Festival with the more folk and country. Last year it was Casey Musgraves, Post Malone, and that's at the Utah Fairgrounds as well. And that is a 3-day event. We are home to nearly 20,000 rooms in Salt Lake County. So 8,000 of those rooms are downtown Salt Lake City. So we are not short of any hotels. We have everything from 2-star to 4-star. The newest one being the Asher Adams. This is a 5-star hotel that was built in November of 2024 in our old Union Pacific train station. It is absolutely breathtaking. Here is their lobby with an amazing bar, a speakeasy bar that overlooks the Delta Center in our downtown scene. They don't have like a pool, but they do have an amazing gym. So this is more of that unique boutique feel hotel. The Hyatt Regency is our newest convention hotel. It has a rooftop restaurant and pool. So this is home to a lot of conventions, but it's absolutely beautiful in the heart of downtown. The Little and Grand America are our most popular hotels to work with more of our FITs and groups. They have a ton of rooms. Their smallest room is 700 square feet, bigger than my home. So it's beautiful. It's going through a little bit of renovations right now, floor by floor, but this is more of that grand feel 5-star hotel. It does have a 5-star spa, and you will not be disappointed by any of their spa amenities. It was the best massage I think I've ever gotten. And then we have plenty more. So if you ever need any hotel contacts, just reach out. I'm happy to share our list with you. Beyond Salt Lake, We have Southwest Adventure Tours. They are a local partner that we work hand in hand with. They can curate different experiences that your guests are looking for, and they also have set departures every day of different tours. They do an Antelope Island and a Great Salt Lake tour. This tour runs about 6 hours, and they have a guided tour to take you to the Great Salt Lake, up on Antelope Island, find the Great Bison. It's absolutely amazing. They do a Salt Lake City walking and driving tour. They do the Bonneville Salt Flats tour, take you to the Bonneville Salt Flats and the Great Salt Lake to explore that. They do a snowbird summer excursion. So, Snowbird is one of our ski resorts located in Little Cottonwood Canyon. They have an amazing gondola that takes you to the very top of a mountain that has a cafeteria style restaurant on the top. So you'll eat lunch up there, take in the views, do a short hike down to a tunnel that goes through the mountain for skiers that has a rotator belt that you stand on. Go down, see the wildflowers, and then you can take the ski lift down. It's absolutely incredible in the summertime with wildflowers. So they are an amazing partner. They do pickups and drop offs to your guest hotel. So they're very consistent and easy to work with. We also have the Utah Olympic Park. That is located in Park City, which is just a short of 30 minutes away from us. You can ride the bob line or bobsled, take the zip line, tour the 2002 Olympic Museum, and you can watch athletes in training. So they have the big ski jump for the freestyle that they jump into a pool, and it's all free. It's amazing, except for the bobsled. That's not free, but the museum is. And then Park City, they're a great partner of us. They're located 30 minutes away from us, and they have a very cute main street. They were home to Sundance, which just left this year. So we're looking at new ways that we can bring fun things back. Utah itself is home to 5 national parks. We have the Mighty Five. They are all located a 4.5 hour drive south of us. So Utah and Salt Lake City is a great gateway destination. Fly in, see the city, see the capital, go to Antelope Island, Bonneville Salt Flats, and then you can head down to the Mighty Five. We also are only a 5 hour drive to Yellowstone National Park, Grand Teton National Park, and Great Basin National Park. So if you have those people here to see the national park feel, it's absolutely amazing. Also forgot to mention, we have welcomed a lot more restaurants and bars since COVID. We are in the middle of doing the Michelin star rating, and some of our chefs have actually gotten James Beard nominations. So we have a very, very great selection of breweries and distilleries and cideries. We make amazing beer, and then we have everything from 5-star dining to 2-star street food. It's absolutely such a foodie scene. Since COVID, it's just taken off. Here are some of my local favorites: Franklin Avenue, Red Iguana, which is home to their famous mole sauce if you want to get really good Mexican food. So, far and few places in between to get every single thing that you are wanting. Um, and then, yeah, this is my contact information. So, I'm Oakley with Visit Salt Lake. Always happy to help answer any questions, make any connections with anyone, and answer any questions that anyone ever has. So for now, I know that was quick, but that's kind of all we have because we talked about a lot of information and we are constantly coming up with new products, and really gearing up for our temple celebration and the Winter Olympics. So we will have something for everyone to do.
Thank you so much, Oakley. That was a great presentation. It sounds like there's so much to do. So everyone, I'm going to answer some questions now. So if you have anything, please put it in the Q&A box and we'll get it answered. So for our first question, I think you touched on this a little bit, but Mark says, what's the best time of year for people to visit?
That really depends on your traveler and your personal preference. Winter is obviously amazing for snowshoeing, tubing, the whole winter wonderland feel, and skiing and snowboarding, obviously. Spring is amazing because we have amazing cherry blossoms that fill the capital, and the temperatures are perfect around 60 to 65. Fahrenheit, don't know the Celsius to that. Summer, the heat will be a little higher, but the city's beautiful and it's a perfect time to really get up to the mountains. Everything will be open by then because the mud season is done. And then fall, we do have that full fall foliage. So it really depends on the traveler and what it is that they're looking for, but there's not a bad time. I think if you want to pair it with the national parks, spring and fall are really good because the temperatures are more mild, but it's also busy season for the national parks. But our national parks are open year round. They do offer snowshoeing and a ton of different things in the winter. So if you want not as crowded, I would do winter.
Perfect. Susie has a question. Her and her husband are going to Salt Lake City in late June for 2 days. Is that enough time before they head to Yellowstone, or should they stay longer?
Are you doing So if you're doing 2 nights, I think that's enough time. Since our mountains are only 30 minutes away, it makes it really accessible to see the mountains, the city, and Antelope Island if that's something you're wanting to do, because everything is so close. So I would recommend starting your morning with going up to like Ruth's Diner, a little diner up in the canyon. That way you can see the canyon, making your way to the city and then ending with a sunset at Antelope Island because it overlooks the Great Salt Lake and you feel like you're at the ocean. So I think 2 days is plenty of time.
Oh, that sounds like an amazing stay. Next question is from Todd. He wants to know if there are any hidden gems or off the beaten path places that visitors sometimes miss when they go there.
Yeah, so I would recommend, as far as the food scene, we have a lot of really cool, like kind of speakeasy feels. So if you're wanting that higher end, I would do the hide and seek experience. It's a speakeasy. Franklin Ave is you can't go wrong there, or Rock Taco. It's a little alleyway taco shop that's absolutely amazing. Um, Off the beaten path, there's a guy that we work with called Christian with Enthusiast Paramotor. So they offer paragliding with a motor on the back that goes over the Great Salt Lake. And I also think the Bonneville Shoreline Trail, located behind Red Butte Garden, offers some of the best views of the city. They do oh my goodness, what's the name? I'm blanking on the trail name, but it's right behind Red Butte Garden. They have hidden wildflowers. It's a living room trail. So that's a great spot for sunrise, sunset, or just views of the city. It's very underrated.
That sounds like so much fun. Paragliding, I don't know if I would do it, but definitely sounds like a lot of fun. Next question is from Ellie. What are some experiences in the city during shoulder season that travelers often overlook?
So our shoulder season in the city, we don't really have a shoulder season in the city because we have city events going year round. The shoulder season would really be more in the mountains when the ski resorts are transitioning from that muddy period to like snow. So everything's open year round in the city itself. But for spring, I would definitely get up to the Capitol. There's a 2 week period where the cherry blossoms are at full bloom, and it's magical. And then that's kind of really it. At the end of the summer, we have our Twilight Music Festival. It goes all summer, but it ends right in August, September, and the concerts are $5. And then our farmers market that happens every Saturday and Sunday, that ends in November, and that is full Utah local things to do, and the park is packed. It's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. It's great that there's things to do all year round. Question from Brian. Which seasons are best to visit to do both mountain activities and city experiences?
I would say fall.
Hmm.
Fall or summer, just depending on if you like the heat. The beginning of fall with the fall foliage, it's amazing to go up to the mountains because the mountains turn like a neon fire orange, yellow, red. And then the city's a perfect temperature, and everything will still be open. So I would say summer or fall.
Perfect. Susie is asking, are there any special events around the 4th of July? I'm assuming.
We are home to so many rodeos, will blow your mind. And we have the Utah State Fair Park, which is a 5-10 minute drive from downtown Salt Lake City. So we're home to the Days of 47 rodeo, the Utah State Park. Every city, like surrounding little city, does a fair as well. And then Liberty Park does their massive fireworks show. So there's endless rodeos and fairs going on. You will not be disappointed.
So it sounds like the place to be on the 4th of July.
It is the best.
Uh, so next one is oh, Susie says excellent. Perfect. Next question is how easy is it for visitors without a car to explore Salt Lake City
To
and
explore
nearby
the city.
areas?
What?
And nearby areas.
Oh, and nearby. It's very accessible. So with that free tracks that we have, it's free downtown Salt Lake City, so that will take you to every block you need. It also runs all the way up to the foothills, which is where like Red Butte Gardens is, Natural History Museum. We have the front runner train and the track system that will also take you to surrounding neighborhoods like Sugar House Park, Utah Fair Park, all the way to Draper if you would like to go there. So it's very accessible. Ubers are really reasonably priced as well. And then we have the park and ride to go up to the canyons.
Amazing. I think that's all the questions that we have for today. Thank you so much for your time, Oakley, and thank you for everyone for being here. We will be drawing the prize offline, so if you do get selected, we are going to send you an email. So I hope that everyone has a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. See you later.
You know,